So the Sixers were pretty much gifted a free win tonight. Cam Johnson sat out for whatever reason. Cam Thomas got injured against the Bucks, I believe, as well. So they were missing their two best players. They're a tanking team. They actually just beat the Milwaukee Bucks on Thursday, but of course, Cam Thomas was in the lineup along with Cam Johnson. So tonight, Sixers put up 64 first half points, and I'm recording this at halftime. Hopefully, the Sixers take care of business and you see this video uploaded, because if they don't, then I got to re-record. Caleb Martin had a really good first half. He legitimately did not miss. 7 of 7 from the field, 17 points, 3 assists. He was just everywhere tonight. He was a 3-level scorer. He scored at the basket. He scored as a cutter. He scored a mid-range fadeaway shot. He did everything you wanted him to do. He's just way more confident compared to the beginning of the year. Clearly, now we can see he was injured in the beginning of the year, and now that he is back healthy, he's been playing better basketball. Now, they started off the game really slow. It was reminiscent of the Golden State Warriors game where the big three was very lackadaisical. Sixers were struggling to get back on defense, and that is just a point of emphasis for me with this team. They oftentimes get beat in transition, but not only that, sometimes they get beat to the hoop when they even make a bucket. They really have to work on their transition defense, but honestly, I just think naturally with Joel Embiid, you're going to struggle as a transition defensive team if your offense is not doing well. So really, I think a way to improve that is actually just get a more consistent offense, if that makes sense. And once Joel Embiid flipped the switch and actually started to care, it was over for the Brooklyn Nets, and he was actually making it a point to take shots close to the rim. What a concept. Get your 7-footer easy shots near the rim, and you're going up against a small Brooklyn Nets team, and it was easy offense. I wish they had that mindset versus the small Golden State Warriors, but it is what it is. Also, with the big three, I would appreciate it if they start out a little more assertive, because in the last two games, Warriors and Brooklyn, the effort wasn't there from the start, and Brooklyn actually went up like 11-0. So let's not do that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe improve that a bit. Another takeaway from that first half is the Sixers really made it a point to run the Paul George and Joel Embiid two-man game. I thought it had good results. Also, I'm a little concerned. I feel like it's easy to guard because most teams have the athleticism, the size to just switch it. So ultimately, it really kind of turns into the ISO show because the teams are just switching. And a lot of the time, instead of rolling, Embiid elects to just pop to the three-point line. So most of the time, teams will just double Paul George as he drives. So a lot of the time, I feel like the two-man game of Embiid and Paul George so far just turns into ISO ball or like a top-of-the-key three-pointer for Joel Embiid. But there were some occasions where the Sixers got some ball movement out of it. Paul George scored. Joel Embiid scored. Overall, the Sixers made it a point tonight to run it. And that's a good thing because I complained about that last video. I feel like they just go away from it when it actually does work. And now I'm back from the second half. My main takeaway is Justin Edwards. He looks like a rotational player to me. He can definitely eat up some minutes. I think the Sixers should go away from the Reggie Jackson, Kyle Lowry lineups and just pick either Reggie Jackson or Kyle Lowry to play and insert Justin Edwards into those lineups. I would like to see Justin Edwards versus a good team. Like they put him in against the Sacramento Kings the other night, and he only played like a total of 5 minutes to end the first quarter, and then we didn't see him again. You really couldn't take anything away from it. I will say he looked like he belonged. Like it wasn't an instance where a new player comes in and you're like, oh, he can't hang in the NBA. He fits in there, so hopefully we see him more. And supposedly he is dominating the G League. I might make an extended video on him once I do some more research about him, see what he's doing in the G League. But he impressed me tonight, especially in that second half. It was good to see some three-pointers go down for him. Also had 5 rebounds, 11 points, 1 assist, plus 11. But yeah, Sixers handled business. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Should Justin Edwards be in the rotation?